So yesterday at the Game Awards, they announced this. And this is the Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine 5 demo, which to my understanding is pretty much a tech demo to show off the new engine's capabilities and how it looks like, and probably to promo the new Matrix Awakens movie as well. But it begs the question of, this has to be a full game, right? Like, why would they go through all the trouble to do this? And we're gonna hop right into it. I don't really know what to expect from this. It could be 2 minutes, it could be 2 hours. I love the Matrix franchise, one of those that, you know, I watched when I was super young as a kid, and I'm kind of surprised that they're making another one, but I'm very intrigued. Okay, we're getting a cutscene and a tech demo.
Hi, I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world.
We all know who that is.
But computers are also mirrors.
Johnny Silverhand!
Reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make. The worlds we build. They also confront us with questions. About why we want to choose this over that. Why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
Not high enough for this conversation.
Take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real?
Oh, Lawrence
How do you
Fishburne.
define real?
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people. How do we know what is real?
You can tell that this is now into animation in the game, but it is tough to tell the difference sometimes.
Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might
This
take
is so
cinema
cool.
and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered,
All right, this is
what would
getting
identity
creepy.
mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
It's crazy. The gap between reality
What just happened?
and fantasy is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo, but they needed some sexy action.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
This is sweet, man. The frame rate seems a little choppy,
Riding a bike, they say.
but that's just barely. I can barely notice it.
Of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Clever.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
I love this. I really love this right now. I mean, look at my face this whole time. My jaw is just open.
So, what now?
We shoot
Never
things.
watched a movie before. Shoot the tires.
Oh, let me shoot.
no more.
Let me shoot it. Oh, that would have been cool if I could have done it.
Keep them off us.
Oh, let me at it. Let me at it. Come on.
You drive.
Oh. Okay, I don't like the fact that, you know, I don't really get to aim. It's kind of very arcadey, but I mean, I'm cool with it. Let's go. Get out of here, you popo. Oh, you're in taxi cars too? Oh, sorry, pedestrian or civilian. You don't deserve this, but it's gonna happen. Well, let me shoot him. Look at the effects, too. Look at the particle effects. Look at the sparks. Look at the laser on the gun. It all just looks so good. My one complaint about it I don't like about this, and maybe it's a stylistic thing, is the film grain. It is very film grainy.
Ready? They're on the car. Boost the roof. My pleasure. Sorry, boys.
This needs to be a full game.
Of course they have a
And I got a feeling that it will be. Maybe.
We need cover.
Hang on.
Oh, do we get to drive now?
Still on us. Up ahead.
Oh, we back in it. We back in it. I'm just shooting everything I can.
These guys just don't give up.
This is so badass. Look at all this. That's what I mean. You can tell the frame rate is chugging just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
But I also know in cinema they do a lot of 24 FPS stuff, and maybe that's what it's in, and maybe that's why it looks so framey to me. It just, some parts of it just look a little choppy, just barely noticeable on my end. Did this guy even do anything bad? Oh yeah, he a bad guy. You guys working with Agent Smith? Good God.
You again.
I kind of wish I had to aim, but that's not really the point of this. This is a technical showcase. And this allows me to pay more attention to the details of what's going on rather than focusing on aiming. This is so cool.
Time to blow this box down.
This is literally like an interactive movie. Oh shit. I had one hand off the controller. This is the kind of shit that when we were watching these movies back in the day, we could only hope that video games would progress to this level to where we could actually feel and play them. Holy shit, that was incredible. Is that it? I'm okay if that's it. If there's more, fuck yeah. That was amazing. On a lot of different levels. And now you're making my mouth salivate because I want this to be a full game. But I don't know. I don't know. We got music. Okay, it continues. I mean, I'm along for the ride. Toggle mass AI visualization. Whoa. So they're all just blocks, and then you put the textures on top of them. Interesting. Oh, this is so cool. I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out so hard. Lumen. Dynamic global illumination and reflections. Toggle day and night. What the fuck? Rule processor. Rule-based object placement. Wow. Wow. Visualize geometry. Holy shit. Think about how much work has to go into that. I know a lot of it is copy and paste, but that's a lot of tedious details. Toggle displayed in rendered pixels. What? I don't even know what that means. Look at it. So you can tell the windows are a little bit more broad, and then on the archways, it's a lot more detailed. It has a lot more of the polygons in it. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm in it. I'm in it. Oh, please. Let me walk around. Let me walk around. Let me go. Oh. I'm gonna go watch a movie in the theater. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I care. I'm just gonna walk around. Fly? What the fuck? Whoa. And we just transport. Now we can run. Look at this world. See, here's the thing. Is when I immediately play this, my first initial thoughts are, could you imagine if Cyberpunk felt like this? Oh, we can just drive the car if we want. Oh, and you know we got to get a car. Or can you imagine if this is what Grand Theft Auto 6, whenever they inevitably make one, if that's what this is like? Imagine this is the world of Grand Theft Auto, not the Matrix or Cyberpunk. Imagine. Or imagine an open world Matrix game named Matrix Awakens that is this badass. Or that looks and feels as good. Obviously, we don't know about the gameplay or the story. And those are two very big pillars in what makes a fantastic video game. But Jesus. This is remarkable. One thing I noticed is these signs, though, are the exact same as what they were over there. Oh, no. Also, I wonder what city this is modeled after. Because you know it has to be. The only city that I really know this well is Pittsburgh. And, I mean, this doesn't look like Pittsburgh to me. Or Salte, I have no idea. Get free loot. I mean, I'm all about the free loot. Summit Nation Pro gamers. Doing to rise above and reach the peak. Oh my God. I look like a fancy-ass car that I want. Yep. Oh, unreal. Look at the license plate. Jeez. The driving feels a little cartoonish, but that's okay. And you can tell the frame rate's locked at pretty low. Like when we start to get going pretty quick, it actually looks less framey on my recording because it's filling in the gaps. Different than what I'm seeing. What about if I hit a person? Okay, I just go through them. I'm just doing it for science, man. Is there water? Can we go into the water? Oh, look at the collisions. You can see the little glass flying up. Oh, there's a pier. There's a pier. That's where we are, but what are all these little things on the map? Oh my God, look what happens when you do run into people. We are in this simulation, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it looks like there is something up here. Look at this. And then they just reappear back. Oh, look at the driving. Someone needs to hire me. Hire me for the movie. I can do it. Maybe. Probably not. I'll probably crash all your cars. But hey, if you allow me to do this in pixels in a video game, get out of my way, taxi. Oh. Look how cool that was. It's got to be this right here. I don't know what it is. Enable night lighting, experimental. Oh. So is that what those little things are? Okay, that's got to be what it is. Where you can turn on and disable certain effects. Wow, that is cool though, isn't it? Okay, well, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is incredibly fascinating, but it also makes me think. There's no way they would code all of this and go through all this work to not have it be a full game, right? Right? I mean, look how gorgeous this is. I just don't think there's any way they would do that. So my hope is eventually, maybe closer to the Matrix, I don't know when the release date is for the movie, but maybe we will get a full-fledged video game that will release sometime around the release date of the movie for the game. And if it's anything like this open world and those action sequences, this shit is gonna be a lot of fun. So if you guys want to play this, I believe it is only available for next gen, so Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5s, which sucks, but honestly that's just kind of how it's gonna be if you want to have these spectacular, immaculate worlds to explore. And it's just the old gen technology is pretty much a decade old and it just cannot keep up. So let me know what you guys think, and like I said, you guys can go play it yourself for free if you guys do have a next gen console. Stay awesome, stay yourself, and hopefully we'll get a full game. Peace out, YouTube.